Hello and welcome. Corona, Corona, Corona. This single word Corona is now affecting our mindset, our brain, our thought process, our panics, our every beat of breathing. This is spreading like something faster than light. But my belief, it's spreading like faster than light or faster than something else in social media too, where we are getting some informations, most of them are hoax. So being a responsible citizen, it's my honest request to everybody, please don't spread any hoax, don't spread any rumor to get people more panicky. Just abide by the instructions given by clinical specialists and doctors, because they are the only savior for us. Now, some different light. Life is under threat. We are experiencing huge amount of death in a very small amount of time due to outbreak of this virus. Though the number is not very big right now, but the growth percentage is very high, and that is something alarming. And the irony of our psychology is the more we are experiencing death, the more we used to experience death, the more we used to start loving ourselves, the more we used to start loving the living process, the life. We are getting very much precautious, we are getting very much careful about ourselves, because we are experiencing some others who are getting unfortunate death. Almost every major cities and towns in this world are under lockdown right now, including religious hubs. Mind it. Now, imagine a situation where you are also in the part of this lockdown. You are dwelling in a town or a city which is under lockdown. Offices, schools, colleges, institutions, shopping malls, multiplexes, everything is closed. Only health facility center and security centers are alive. Food markets are also closed. Vegetable markets are also closed. So you don't need to get out of your house. Just keep yourself safe in your house. That's the bottom line instruction you are getting from authorities. But imagine if you have to be in this house arrest state for consecutive 3, 4, 5, 6 days. How will you feel? Because there is no traffic on your road. There is not even a bicycle on your road, and on a bird's eye view, your town, your city, which you love from your birth, that is looks like abandoned. But you are getting bored by sitting house, hopping with mobile phones, watching TV news, watching soap operas, watching dramas, watching movies, whatever. So how can you change the mood? How can you bring some change into your mind? One of my friend, Mr. Harsh Johari, he's a very good and very successful business coach and a TEDx speaker. He's very qualified also, not like me. I'm half qualified, semi-qualified, quarter qualified like that, but he's a very good, very gentleman. He shared an idea which had blown up my mind, which had caught my mind with much, much love. I want to redistribute that idea with some additions from my part. Say you are getting bored by sitting idly in the house for consecutive 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. Now you want a change, you want some mental refreshment. What should you do? The easiest way I'm trying to share with you. Just take a pen and paper. Just take a pen and paper and start writing later. And before writing, just try to recall the last time you wrote a letter to anybody by hand, not by typing, not by WhatsApp message, not by other social media correspondence. Well, also, you can keep the resume writing also in your mind. But except all those things, what was the last time you wrote a letter to somebody you love, somebody you care about, somebody who is very close to your heart? Just take a pen and paper, write a letter to your best friend, that how he or she means to you or your life or your existence. Write a letter to your parents, express all the gratitudes and just a type of thanksgiving for what they have done throughout your life. Write a letter to somebody who you missed out for many more years. Once upon a time used to be your good acquaintance, but for many more years you don't have any connect with him or her. And don't forget to take apology for not being in touch from your part first. Don't try to find whose fault was that. And lastly, write a letter to yourself, your best partner for all crimes. That how you love yourself, how you evaluate yourself, what kind of morale you are keeping for your inner self. Now the second part, just ring up that friend, your best friend, and read the entire letter on over telephone. Let him or her feel your voice, your emotion with all the words you are delivering. Please don't forward it through social media. You don't have that phone number, try to connect or collect the number from social media. You will get it. If it's your best friends, you will get it definitely. Now, if you can have that scarcity of address whom you didn't meet or whom you didn't be in touch for long years, like 10, 12, 15 years, you may not have his or her phone number. So bring somebody from your family, make him or her sit in front of you on a stool and read that entire letter, assuming that the man sitting in front of you is that lost friend. And read it with full emotion. In between gaps, play with kids, have a good solid talk with all family members, but all physical, not over telephone, not over chattings, nothing, all physicals. Physical interaction is such a thing that increases the secretion of happy hormones into our body. And that's how mood has got changed every time when you meet somebody who you loves very much, who is very affectionate to you. And the second best option, or the next option you can take, that sit in front of a mirror, look at your mirror image, make an eye-to-eye contact and read the letter what you had written to yourself. And feel the change into your emotions. And I believe it will be in positive part. I believe it will change you in a very, very affirmative direction. So that's it. Thanks, Harsh, for this brilliant idea. And you people, stay happy, stay safe, stay positive. Have a good day.